You know that moment right before you speak up, right before you decide, right before you make the call, where you stop? That's hesitation. Fear causes hesitation, and hesitation will cause your worst fears to come true. Patrick Swayze's character Bodhi said that in the 1991 movie Point Break. And when it gets quoted, it's assuming that hesitation is always the enemy. But here's what doesn't get added. Not all hesitation is the same. There are two kinds: negative hesitation and positive hesitation. I've watched them play out with a couple of different leaders that I've coached. The first one dreads hard conversations. Every time one needs to happen, he waits. I'll deal with that next week. Maybe it'll take care of itself. But it never fixes itself. It just keeps cooking. And every day he carries the weight of the issue around with him. That's negative hesitation. It's not thinking, it's avoiding. It's based on fear of a worst case future. And avoiding costs more than actually having the conversation would. Now, the second leader, a big decision lands on her desk, and instead of jumping in with the choice, she says, I'm going to reflect on this for a day, and I'll get back to you tomorrow. That's it, one day. And she's not avoiding the decision, she's actually recognizing it needs some respect. By tomorrow, she's thought it through, and instead of carrying it around, she's using that break. That's positive hesitation. Here's the line between the two. Negative hesitation runs from something, maybe fear, doubt, being judged for making a tough call. Positive hesitation runs towards something, our vision, a better relationship, or maybe demonstrating our values in a decision. Now, I'll grant you, sometimes a pause really is just fear wearing a disguise. That happens. But the fix isn't never pause. The fix is knowing which mode you're in. And here's how to tell. Ask yourself a couple of different things. First, does this pause have an end? Positive hesitation has a deadline. End of tomorrow, by Friday, at our meeting next week. It's a stop instead of a stall. Negative hesitation has no end in sight. It just continues. Second question, what am I doing during the pause? Positive hesitation, you're gathering facts, perspectives, your own reflections. Negative hesitation, you're just waiting for the discomfort to pass. But it probably won't. Here's what I want you to consider. Next time you catch yourself pausing, don't ask, should I hesitate? Instead ask, what kind of hesitation is this? You can call it what it is. If it's positive, set the clock, use the time well. Maybe start writing your thoughts out or call up someone who's a trusted thinking partner. If it's negative, that's your signal, and the conversation you're avoiding is probably the one you most need to have. Hey, if you like this video, you can thank a viewer for submitting the topic, and maybe you have one you want to send me as well. Also, if there are people on your team or in your network that you think would benefit from being a part of Lead in 5, invite them to sign up. Thank you for joining me. Now, go lead well. I'll see you next week.